Hello, my name is Katie. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Um, I'm just filling a bunch of off the cuff saying whatever I want to say, going on all kinds of crazy tangents shit this morning because I feel like it. And it's 8:18 a.m. I said it, I feel like I said it weird the first time. And I have been up all night and I want to talk about something I'm concerned about. So I've talked in a few videos about how I was on the left and now I'm on the right. And then I was on the right and now I'm just kind of in like the conspiracy theory corners of the internet. But now that I'm thinking, I've gotten involved a little bit with like this local like women's Republican club. And maybe I'll make a different video about local politics. I don't know, maybe it'll come into here too. We'll see. But I do feel maybe not the people at the very top, but I do feel that like the left is so out of control that like it scares me for them to have power, and I'm watching the right collapse in front of my eyes, and everyone hates each other and can't agree on anything, and everything's a fight, and everyone's disconnected, and there's like no unity at all. And there was previously so much. And this concerns me very much because I do not want the left back in power. So I have a very strange proposal. So obviously we see how influential TPUSA was. Was. They're falling and they're falling hard and it's just not going to work. Um and I do feel like we need some dope people on the right to hype up young people and get them involved. And I feel like we need a group of people that represent diversity of thought. I'm not saying we need one gay, one black. I don't mean like this fake diversity. Diversity of thought we need, especially right now when everyone's fighting and hating each other and disagreeing. And I really feel, and I am not saying these people need to do this or that they should do this, but like if there was like a group of Power Rangers that could save America, and if they made their own version of TPUSA, but it would be called something different. And like, I'm not saying they should take it over. I'm saying it would be dope if they started their own thing entirely. So, and I know that it would be difficult for some of these people to work together. Probably. No, no, yes. I don't know. I don't know. Um, but I think, sincerely, if we got together, like Blair White, Amir Odom, Brad Palumbo, Clarkson Lawson, Nick Fuentes, and this is a weird one to throw in, but Clint's Reptiles, and I'll explain that one in a second because that doesn't really sound like it makes sense. Because he's not political, he's not on the right. Maybe he's on the right. I have no idea. He doesn't do that. He's like not a divisive figure. Um, I think that if that group of people, oh my God, and Brett Cooper, obviously. I'm so sorry, Brett. Um, you're not forgettable. I'm just forgetful. If that group of people got together and started an organization, people would move different. Oh my goodness. Like I joined this like Republican women's club recently, and it's nice. And local make the local people running for stuff seem more like human and less corrupt than um like the big like presidents, like the top guys. Um like a couple of them I even think I like. And I'm like at a point, or I was at a point where I was like, I don't even know if I'm ever voting for anything ever again, cuz it doesn't fucking matter. It's all the same coin. Heads or tails, same coin, doesn't fucking matter. But when it comes to certain issues, it does matter, and we should care about our communities. So I do feel like I should be involved somewhat locally, or at least vote locally. I don't think I should ever spend my time volunteering for politicians ever again, unless I like really, really, really fuck with them heavy. And that doesn't feel like the most likely thing in the world, unless this group that I just mentioned, okay, unless my Power Ranger team actually comes up with an organization. Could you imagine? Oh my God. And the diversity of thought is part of what would make it so powerful, because all of these people get people hyped as individuals. Could you imagine if they teamed up and then it could reunify the right, because there are people in this group of people that completely disagree with each other, and that's beautiful. That could hype up, you know what I'm saying? Like, we kind of need someone for everyone. And we kind of need for everyone involved to have cool factor. The reason the right loses a lot is because the right can very often be super lame and super boring. And when you're trying to win over young people, it just doesn't fucking work. Is it stupid that cool factor matters? Maybe. But does it? Yeah. And then also, a stupid thing that matters, like charisma and attractiveness. You could say that shouldn't matter at all in politics or being influential, blah, blah, blah. But like, attractive people are just more captivating to watch speak. I didn't decide it. I didn't make the rule. It just seems to be the case. Charismatic people, like, you could have some brilliant motherfucker that's just like comes off like such a weirdo that it's just like not gonna happen for you. So like, this is an attractive, charismatic, I would argue brilliant, even if you disagree with that. Like, these are people that think they're very different and they think different things, but they all have such valuable voices. I would, if this imaginary Power Ranger America saving team made some organization, oh my God, I would start a local chapter. I would volunteer. I'm not like wealthy enough to donate big money, but I would donate money. On top of working for free, you'd get this bitch to work for free. And I quit working for free for humans a long time ago. Now that's for animals only. But I would change it up for this. And y'all are already like influencing and changing America just by like, not just like, you have your very successful podcast, you get people hyped. But when we're thinking about getting young people hyped, young people that disagree with each other, to have this group, oh my God. I think it would work. I think it would be so insanely successful. I think people would love it. I don't even think you'd have to like host free events and like hope people would show up. I think people would pay to come. And even if you debated each other while still being like, we're people on the right. And I know I always lump Clarkson into being on the right. And he voted for Kamala. And may not be totally on the right. But he's important too. Because it's so easy to just feel like leftists are just all these fucking stupid demons that laugh at public executions and have no soul left in their body and no brain in their head. It is very easy to feel this way. It Clarkson's a figure that lessens that divide. You can't really hate him. You can't. And for reasons I mentioned, funny, smart, attractive, charismatic, he just seems fun. And that stuff matters to young people. So even if he's not on the right and he's like moderate or even still on the left, I think he could still belong in this group of people. And I need to explain why I'm including Clint's reptiles in this for a second. Reptile laws infuriate me. I don't even need Clint. He can't do it because he's not a divisive figure, and his fans just would like not allow him to. And he's busy. He's got like 40,000. All these people are busy. They've got 40,000 successful things they're doing. Nobody's doing this. This is just like my dream idea right now. But so we need Clint for like, you know how they had RFK do MAHA, Make America Healthy Again? So like Clint could just be like the reptile guy and like the face of the reptile community politically. And he could be like Margla? That doesn't sound good. But like make American reptile laws great again. Margla? Okay. It would need a different name. But I would like changes to reptile laws. And I feel like people would listen to Clint about that. I think he's already had success doing that in Utah. So he doesn't have to be involved in like any way other than that. And he could also be like kind of have like a Clarkson vibe where, I mean, Clarkson has stances on stuff, but I feel like Clint could just not even take stances on stuff and just be like not divisive and be like, come to conclusions in good faith. Think about things. Like do his like wholesome thing. I figured it out. This is how we heal America. It's never gonna happen. It's like I just made this up and decided that it would work. Oh my god, if y'all all went on tour together, I would fucking die. That would never fucking happen. This is a strange group of people that I'm trying to like... I'm not trying to convince you to do anything. I just like my idea. I don't know. I haven't slept. It's 8:30 in the morning. So pardon me not being super coherent. But I feel like I say stuff like that all the time. That like, I've been up all night or this or that and I'm not super coherent. I'm just like this. I'm just always going to be going on tangents. I am all over the place. I have 1,000 thoughts and feelings and I want to say all of them at once. And it's not always going to make sense. I'm going to start a thought, go on a tangent, and then never finish the original thought all the time. So if that like bothers you, I'm just not the one for you. I like don't even know if I'm going to post this because what would be the purpose other than just being like, this isn't a thing that's going to happen, but wouldn't it be cool? But I don't know, people post dumb shit on the internet all the time. All the time. So I can too. I'm invited to post dumb shit on the internet. I am. Thank you. All right. Be well. Stay hydrated. Make good choices. I mean, what do you guys think? No, we're not ending yet. So, local politics, how do you guys feel about this? Is it less corrupt? Is it like worth investing my time in? Like, I definitely feel like going to like the group or the club or whatever thing that I've gone to a couple times is valuable because having community is valuable. But I've talked about before, I've fallen for the left's bullshit. I've fallen for the right's bullshit. So like, I'm very wary of everything. And like, I'm worried that just because like I got to hear some of these like local political people speak somewhat recently, and they seemed cool and human and like they had souls in their bodies, which I don't feel about many politicians. But is that because it's true? Or is that because I'm like meeting them in person so they feel more human because they're physically human near me and are nice to me because they want my vote and donations? And then one of them, I really did. We might not agree on everything. I'm not going to agree on everything with anybody though. But I feel like I just kind of liked him. And I was going to go to his fundraiser. And it's not like one of those crazy expensive. It was like a reasonably priced fundraiser. And honestly, the only reason I didn't go is because I didn't want to go alone. And I don't really know people that give a shit about this stuff. Which is part of why I made this YouTube channel. Because I want to talk to people that give a shit about shit that I'm fucking interested in. Tired of these. God, just some of the people I find myself interacting with. I'm providing customer service for free because some of you bitches are so fucking exhausting, and so fucking brain dead, and so uninteresting. And it's just like you've never had an original thought in your fucking head in your whole fucking life. Like you got captured and didn't question it since before you were even born. You were in the womb. Like, this is exactly what I'm going to think my whole life, and I'm never going to divert from any of it, question any of it. I won't tolerate being near people that disagree. Like, part of why I feel like I can't share the things I think out loud in like social settings is because people are scary. Yo, people are We watched them cheer the death of Charlie Kirk. I have the audacity to say something out loud in a public setting. I'm not saying people will kill me. I'm no Charlie Kirk by any fucking means. But would it be tolerated? Sometimes I want to test it. But if I'm gonna test it in a social setting, it's gonna have to be on a day where I'm having a bad day and I'm like really ready, not for a physical altercation, but to like stand on business and be like, I said what I said and I meant what the fuck I said. Because if it's a day where I'm anxious, I'm gonna be, and I should be more thoughtful than that. But if somebody tries to come at me, somebody that talks about their shit all the fucking time, and I keep my mouth shut and I stay polite all the fucking time, like I've already granted you grace. I've already been polite. My turn, bitch. You shut the fuck up. Oh, does it suck? Do you not love feeling like you have to shut the fuck up? You shouldn't love it because it sucks, but you should also shut the fuck up. So, wow. All right. So this started with this light I have. It just goes out. This is like the fourth video, and it's not a ring light. It's just a light. And I don't know. It just turns off sometimes. I don't know if it has a timer. I've said I'm not good with technology, and apparently that includes lights. It just turns off. I don't know. So this was all over the place. I can't even recall the last things that I was talking about right now. I know we started with my Power Ranger people that I think could save America. Where the fuck did I go from there? Jesus Christ. Oh, yes. I don't want to shut up anymore. And that's why I made this channel. So I feel like I want to lightly test it in social situations, like I was saying, but I have to do it on a day where I'm not already like anxious and feeling like people pleasery. It has to be a day where I'm like not doing good and I can like stand on business and kind of like take my issues out on someone for a second. Like if you're really going to push it and try to fight me, I don't think, I don't mean like a physical altercation. I wouldn't even bother putting myself in that position. But I shouldn't have to shut up in order to interact with other people. I want to stand on business on the shit I think. And then I want to also be like, I'm wrong sometimes. That's an option. But you're also wrong sometimes. That's also an option. Why is it only me that has to admit it? Ew. Okay. So, Marlga, run by Clint, will change the reptile laws. Brad Clarkson, Blair, Amir, Brett Cooper, and Nick Fuentes will hype up the young people and get them to like do shit to make the country better. And I've solved it all. You're so fucking welcome. I figured it out. We're good. We're Gucci. We don't gotta worry about the collapse of the right anymore. I solved it. So, you're very welcome. Alright. I don't even know if I should post this. Be well. Stay hydrated. Like, go drink water right now. Do 1% better every day. If you have pets, take good care of them. Give them lots of love. Thank you for your time and attention. Those things are valuable, and if you gave me that at all today, I appreciate you. Have a good one. Bye.